Hey guys, so I'm gonna speed run this I think it's been like 3 or so weeks, 3 weeks since I posted some release notes. We've been working on a lot of internal things and preparing for launch. So like, the billing system, credit system, stuff like that. And I've been dying to get out some new features. This is probably the biggest one is called Genius Map. You get to see all of your active deals, all of your closed deals, and all of your past canceled deals. This is really crucial data to see, especially when you're looking at a new lead or when you're about to send out a new deal. You want to see what you've closed in the area, what you've canceled in the area, how much offers you gotten before for this exact deal, who bought this deal before if we closed on it, and what percentage ARV we got it at, and so on and so forth. And if you want to add in your past deals, you can also do as well. So you can add in all your canceled and all of your past closed deals. Obviously, this is a really important data point for you to help essentially help you analyze your deals better, and possibly even actually help you sell deals a little faster. So like, for example, if you have a closed deal in the area with this buyer, you can call them up and be like, hey, I have this new deal. I remember you bought this a couple months ago on 15th Ave. I got a new one for you in the same neighborhood. So you can do stuff like that, which is really, really cool. And then for cancel deals, like, why would you want to see cancel deals? Well, there's a couple use cases for this. One of the use cases is you're going to be able to essentially be like, okay, well, I canceled this like 90 days ago. We should probably go in because I got this from a wholesaler and I want to see if they already closed it or maybe they canceled it. That's one, a lead. Or if they closed on it, I want to see the buyer that closed on it so I can put that buyer in my platform or in my CRM. So Genius Map is live. This is going to be host. You can also, if you're doing a buyer genie search, you can actually see it in the map as well, and also in the deals area as well. So that is Genius Map. Next, super simple feature that we stole from High Level was essentially save views. So what people have said on the feedback here is they would have to like set up some filters every single time they look at their Genius view, and essentially they wanted to just save them. And this is pretty easy for us to implement. So here it is. You can have essentially saved views. So you can like do a certain filter you do usually every time. You can actually even set it to be like, okay, this is our day one process. We should call this list. This is our day two process. We should call this type of list, and so on and so forth. So that is the Genius View save filters or save view. So that is the saved view area. Another really big one is now you can actually save individual notes within each individual buyer per the deal. This was actually requested by Tyler Yanaka. It's a great feature. Now you can save individual buyer notes here. So you can also save it within this card as well. And there you go. That's how you can save in notes now. So another really big thing is now you can actually see individual buyer logs and when exactly everything happened. So if something is bugging, you can see what happened and why did it bug. And you can also now see exactly when a buyer clicked on pictures link, where did they click it from, did they click it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and exactly which avenue they clicked it on. This is really, really huge, really, really awesome additional analytics to see. Another really huge one. So this is actually was really easy for us to implement. We actually did it in like a couple hours. It was essentially, there's this thing called the preview text in an email. So whenever you're sent an email, there's this preview text. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's essentially like this like line under the subject line. It doesn't actually appear as part of the email body, but it's almost like this secondary hook to your email. And we thought, this would be a great place to put the personalized statement. So we've implemented this in because I was trying to brainstorm ways of how could we further personalize the buyer experience. And one of the great ways is we can just insert the personalized statement here, and it could be an additional hook for the hypothesis here is that it would minimally increase email click-through rates by at least 5%. So we'll see how the results perform out here, but this doesn't actually this doesn't actually go into the email body itself. If we get enough requests, we can add that in as a custom field if you guys want to use it, but we're just going to insert it for every single email as a preview text. So this was actually released like a week ago, or about 10 10 days ago. So a lot of users requested that, hey, I want to send out price reduction emails, or I want to send out an update to all my buyers about something happening. But how do I do that? Because I only want to send it to the buyers that actually received this deal. So what you can do now is you can go in Genius View and you can select a certain group of buyers or all your buyers and send essentially individual SMSs or emails, or you can actually use the current deal text template to send maybe a price reduction out. And I've seen a couple deals sell this way. It's really, really cool. Great job, team. Really, really like this one. So another just really quick fix is Buyer Genie got some love, and now you can actually edit the property details or property characteristics within Buyer Genie. So every time you edit them, the algorithm will rerun, but it's a lot cleaner, it's a lot simpler. We're gonna do a lot more work in Buyer Genie in the coming weeks and months. I have really ambitious ideas for where we want to take Buyer Genie. I think you guys are gonna really love it. And now you guys also have access to trigger events. So whenever these certain events happen, we will automatically tag the buyer in your CRM or high level or Dispo Genius with the according tag. You can essentially, the purpose of this is you can create certain workflows for these certain type of buyers. Like for example, if they haven't been responding to the last 3 deals we've sent, then tag dry buyer. And then you can set up a workflow in your high level CRM like, okay, well, the workflow could be tag trigger is dry buyer, and then you can do an SMS action hey Andy, you haven't been responding to the last couple of deals I've been sending you, what's going on? So this is if you're a little more advanced, I'm not gonna lie, this is not as user friendly as our other features, but it at least connects that bridge to the technical people that want to set up these kind of buyer nurture workflows. Okay, so really, really big one is our dashboard finally got live. So this was actually in the makings for maybe 2 months. We redesigned it again, and then we redesigned it again, and now it is finally simplistic enough to where I want it to be. It's not even it's still not where I want it to be. I still want to do some more stuff to it, but we want to get an MVP out as soon as possible. Essentially, this is a really high level overview of all your stats. You can see the league you're in, and you can also see all of your KPIs. I've studied each of these KPIs individually. These are the most important KPIs that a wholesaler should know. And there you go. That's all your key metrics. And we're doing a lot more work in this area as well. Badges are coming. This is leagues. Badges are coming, so you can have individual badges, which I think are really cool. It's kind of like Call of Duty, individual achievements, super cool achievements. So yeah, that is the dashboard. Okay, so a really big one is this is your way of essentially contacting us. So you have this essentially little modal right here called Genius Center. I know, really cool. And you can reach out to us directly here, or you can click the help videos there and reach me or our boss at any point in time. And there you go. That is all the updates for now. We have a lot. We've been planning for 2025. We have really exciting projects in the works, and the team is not slowing down at all. We've had a lot of internal breakthroughs, a lot of really great things in the works right now. And I firmly believe that we will become the go-to platform for Dispo by the end of 2025. I think if you're not going to be using Dispo Genius by the end of 2025, you're going to be left in the dust. Again, I just cannot see a reality where buyers will say, please send me deals that are less personalized, or please essentially do less personalized stuff. I just can't see that reality. I cannot see a reality where a buyer will say, please send me deals that don't fit my buy box. I cannot see a reality where buyers will not like the additional personalization. And I also cannot see a reality where wholesalers would want a more difficult setup process. So we're building our plans around those kind of principles and those foundations. So those are all the updates here at Dispo Genius, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.